they would upend border policies right now and do things like smart screening at ports of entry. When you hear the Democrats' plan, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, if Joe Biden becomes president, we lose the border. And that's a serious statement, but I mean it. Joe Biden has said several things that should trouble every one of us. He's going to put a moratorium on all deportations day one of his presidency. He's going to give free health care to illegal aliens from all over the world. He's going to end ICE detention. Now, when you Joe, and he also said that when he does restart deportations, it's only be for those who convicted of serious felonies. Joe Biden has told the rest of the world it's okay to enter this country illegally. You won't be detained, you won't be deported unless you commit a serious felony after you're here. That's an enticement for people to come to this country. Why would you not come to the greatest country on earth if you're not going to be detained and you're not going to be deported? So we lose all the progress President Trump has had on this border. So we got to continue with the progress President Trump has made. We can secure this border for the first time in my lifetime. He's made great progress. We got to keep going that same direction.
You know, in the last 10 years, it turned around. All of a sudden, it's a hawkish, right-wing, conservative thing to say about border security when the majority of countries in Europe secure their border. So does Asia, so do countries in Africa, so does Canada, so does Mexico, so does Russia, so does Japan, so does North Korea, so does South Korea. It's done all over the world. But how come the United States can't secure the border? And how come you're attacked as, effectively, I've heard this, people are attacked as racist for saying we don't want criminal illegal aliens coming in and killing our loved ones, killing our family members. Somehow that's a terrible position to take. What happened here?
Well, first of all, it's a sensitive subject for me because I've been called a racist, I've been called Hitler, I've been called a white supremacist by certain Democratic members of Congress like AOC and Jay Paul and the rest of them, the squad. It's for simply enforcing the laws that they enacted. So if I'm a racist for enforcing the immigration law, what's that make Congress? Because they wrote the law. We have a right to secure our border. As you said, every nation has a border. Every nation defends their border. In the United States, it's a little bit different. This is why President Trump has done such a great job. When hundreds of thousands of families came across that border, the Border Patrol said 50 to 60% of Border Patrol agents were no longer on line. That makes it vulnerable to terrorism, criminals, and drugs. The same year that those hundreds of thousands of families came across, 68,000 Americans died from opioid fentanyl overdoses that came across that border because the border was vulnerable. The President of the United States recognized that humanitarian issue became a national security issue, and he took action.
Yeah.
He's protecting America, and he's doing a great job.
And it's not just Central or South America. It's also people coming out of Asia, the Middle East, China. So It is a security issue. Tom, you're always great, and thank you so much for your service to our country. Come back soon.
Thanks for having me, Liz.